So I stepped in to support our family. I never complained. I never reminded him that I was now paying the bills. I never insulted him because he had fallen on hard times. I did it out of love.
Mr. Kenneth, you are the one who filed this divorce case against your wife after more than 10 years of marriage and 2 beautiful children together. Why do you want to end your marriage? My lord, we have been married for over 10 years. Before all this, our marriage was peaceful. We have 2 wonderful children. I was a successful poultry farmer. I owned a large poultry business, several landed properties and cars. Things were going very well for us. I had even relocated from the United States back to Nigeria because I wanted to invest in agriculture and build something meaningful for my family. Unfortunately, the economy became very difficult. I suffered massive financial losses. My business collapsed and I became bankrupt. What happened after that? My lord, my wife stood by me. She never abandoned me. She took over the children's school fees, feeding the family, paying our bills. I struggled to rebuild my life. She never complained. She supported me through everything. Then why are you asking for a divorce? My lord, one day our church organized a marriage seminar. My wife was invited to speak as one of the panelists. While encouraging young couples, she used our marriage as an example. She told everyone that when we got married, I was wealthy, but after my business failed, she became the one carrying the family financially. When she was speaking, I didn't feel offended. I believe she was sharing our testimony. But weeks later, everything changed. Church members began gossiping about me. Some people started laughing behind my back. Others openly mocked me. They would say, "So your wife is the one feeding you?" Some even called me less of a man because my wife was providing for the family. My lord, I became ashamed of attending church. I felt humiliated. I believe my wife should never have shared such private details with the public. Not everything happening inside a marriage should be discussed openly. I can't continue living with this shame. I just want to end the marriage and relocate abroad to start over. Mrs. Nancy, is everything your husband has said true?
Yes, my lord. Everything he said about our financial challenges is true. I never intended to disgrace my husband. When I married him, he loved me deeply.
He provided everything our family needed. He gave me a comfortable life.
When his business collapsed, I believed his problem became my problem too. So I stepped in to support our family. I never complained. I never reminded him that I was now paying the bills. I never insulted him because he had fallen on hard times. I did it out of love.
Why did you tell the church about it?
My lord, the program was about marriage. I was invited to encourage young couples. I want women to understand. Marriage is not always smooth. Sometimes, the husband may be the provider. Other times, the wife may need to support the family until things improve. I simply used our own experience to encourage others not to give up on their marriages during difficult seasons. I never imagined people would twist my words. I never imagined they would use it to mock my husband. If I had known, I would never have mentioned our personal experience. I sincerely apologize to my husband. That was never my intention.
Mr. Kenneth, when your wife spoke that day, did she mock you before the congregation? No. Did she insult you? No, my lord. No. Did she call you irresponsible? No. Since your financial setback, has she ever denied you respect her husband? Never, my lord. Does she deny you your rights as your wife? No, my lord. She has remained a good wife. Has she ever complained publicly that she regrets marrying you? No, my lord. Then your real problem is not your wife. Your real problem is the opinions of other people. You have allowed strangers to become more important than your own home. A marriage cannot survive if husband and wife make decisions based on public opinion. People will always talk. When you were wealthy, they talked. Now that you've experienced hardship, they are still talking. Tomorrow, if you become successful again, they will continue talking. You cannot build your marriage around the voices of spectators. You must build it around trust, commitment, and love. Your wife did not expose your struggles to shame you. Unfortunately, some people misunderstood her message. That is their failure, not necessarily hers. However, Mrs. Nancy, your heart was in the right place. But wisdom requires discretion. Not every lesson requires revealing every personal detail. Some testimonies can be shared without exposing sensitive family matters. The world does not always interpret good intentions correctly. There are people who celebrate marriages, and there are people who look for opportunities to criticize them. In the future, protect your family's privacy while still encouraging others. Every successful person experiences setbacks. What truly matters is how you rise again. Instead of seeing your wife as the cause of your embarrassment, you should recognize that she stood beside when many others would have walked away. Many marriages collapse, the money disappears. Your wife stayed. She carried the family without disrespecting you. That is not the behavior of an enemy. That is the behavior of a faithful partner. Do not throw away 10 years of love because of careless comments from outsiders. Protect your marriage. Ignore the noise. Focus on the woman who chose to stand beside you when life became difficult.
And Mrs. Nancy, continue supporting your husband, but always remember that protecting your family's dignity is also an act of love. Learn from this experience. Communicate with one another before sharing deeply personal matters in public. That way, both of you will remain united. Now, Mr. Kenneth, after everything you have heard today, do you still want this divorce?
No, my lord. I realize now that I allowed other people's opinions to control my emotions. My wife never intended to disgrace me. She only wanted to encourage others. I have forgiven her, and I ask for her forgiveness too. I don't want to lose my family.
Thank you, my lord. I also promise to be more careful in the future. My husband is my greatest blessing, and I never want him to feel dishonored because of anything I say.
That is the spirit of marriage. This court will not dissolve a marriage where love, respect, and commitment still exist. The divorce petition is hereby dismissed. Go home. Forgive each other, protect one another, and remember that the strongest marriages are those where husband and wife stand together against life's storms, not against each other. Court adjourned.